Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gosswood CD. Okay, guys, remember yesterday, or okay, not wasn't yesterday because the video was posted today. Remember, I shared with you that one of Donald Trump's executive orders was the birthright citizenship, right? And how it expires on, or it takes place or kicks off from the 20th of February, 2025. Guess who? Siyahleba ke manje. Guess who, upon hearing this, pregnant, but by the 20th, they will still be a little bit far off from delivery. They are booking flight tickets like nobody's business, flying to the United States so that their child is born before the kickoff date of the executive order. So, meaning, if you are wondering, what on earth are you talking about? So, let's say you are 8 months pregnant, even 7 months pregnant. Of course, next month, which is going to be February, which is anyway, the month of January is done. It means by the 20th of February, you'll still be pregnant. So, they're making appointments asking for inducement. Hey, ayisibindi sabanye abantu. They are asking for inducement. In case you're wondering what an inducement, apparently it's one of a way, if let's say your doctor feels like your pregnancy is too risky, but you are safe as well to deliver, but not exactly. The child, I think, is going to be like a premature, will stay in an incubator, but it would have grown enough probably to survive the incubator for the 14 days or whatever it is that is going to be determined by the doctors. Yeah. So there's some kind of chemical that they inject them with to induce the delivery, meaning the child can be born far earlier than it was scheduled for. Haibo. Haibo. How come I never knew about something like, okay, I'm a man, of course I wouldn't know something like this. Inducement. They are making appointments. Thank goodness no South African is doing this. Oh, it's gonna be so embarrassing. So they want all their children to be born American citizens before the 20th of February 2024, because that's when the birthright citizenship executive order begins in the United States. I'm like so speechless, guys. I am beyond speechless. And then another thing that everybody seems to be a bit hurt about, how our flag was put down somewhere in the United States, or Donald Trump ordered for our flag to be taken down. Like, okay, clearly the friendship is over. Type of situation. I'm not hurt about that. As a matter of fact, I feel relieved about that for some reason. Because why would we want to associate ourselves with a person like this as a global leader, or one of the global leaders? Okay, not the global, one of the global leaders, because Cyril Ramaphosa, as our president, is also one of the global leaders. So clearly, he's sending a very clear message about our relationship with the United States in the next 4 years. And I am saying, we're going to get some quietness, no loudness, because once you have defriended yourself from us, you have no right to talk about us, to us, or even think of anything to do with us. That's just my take on that. So I am not hurt by that. I did see some people like, oh, did you have to throw it down? Yeah, of course. That's how they feel. That's how they always felt anyways. So even in his first term, I mean, Africa was never in his agenda. As a matter of fact, I think there was some kind of meeting in the United States where he referred to Africa as a shithole. So we got that message loud and clear. And is in his entire term as the president, I think the 45th, he did not look our way at all. He doesn't consider us. So now why would we think that in his second term, we are going to think he's going to be our friend. He's not going to be our friend, especially now that we are one of the co-founders of BRICS. So for me, it's just bully tactics, and it's nothing to be concerned about. I'm not hurt. I really am not hurt. I just feel like it's good that our country and our name is not going to be associated with that man. That's how I feel about it. But guys, the inducement. These guys are desperate for their children to be American. You know who I'm talking about, right? They are in Africa. The so-called giants. Those are the ones that I'm talking about. Husbands are selling land to get that plane ticket. Oh, another thing that I also found out why Donald Trump also made this executive order of what they call this birthright citizenship. It's because, especially the ones that come here from Africa, we know who those are, right? Once they have given birth in the United States, you know how healthcare in the United States is not free, right? An ambulance apparently can cost you up to $2,000. Multiply that by 18.6 in rands. Tell me how much that is. An ambulance ride. I'm just talking about an ambulance ride that you and I get for free. You and I get it for free. If it's not for free, let's say the government ambulance was called by the hospital to, or maybe the emergency line, or I don't know what the dispatchers, but they end up calling the private clinic one. They usually bill the hospital about 700 rand, 750 rand if I'm not mistaken. But a whopping 50,000 rand? Wow. What kind of a world is that? It's so true what they are saying about this country. It's a third world country with the Gucci belt. Because, yeah, in South Africa, we are called a third world country, and yet our healthcare system is free. And I'm talking public healthcare system is free. Ambulance, when you call it, you are not going to get a bill. Oh, yeah, by the way, this shocks Americans. They get shocked beyond shocked. Like, wait, you telling me Africa, they think that South Africa is Africa. You telling me in Africa, your ambulance ride is for free? I didn't even know there were even ambulances in Africa. Okay, and anyways, we're not going to talk about that because we clearly know now the education system, how it's like. But yeah, these guys, yeah, those ones, they will give birth, get the documentation for the child who's now automatically an American citizen, hop back on the plane, and return to Green, White, and Green. And they will not pay the bill. And the bill is in the tens of thousands of dollars. And then my question is, why don't you first get a down payment or something, like a deposit, before you can do anything? Because in Green, White, and Green, before a doctor gets to see you, first there must be a deposit of, I think it's half of what you are going to be charged. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So they leave these hospitals without paying a cent after giving birth. So that is another reason why Donald Trump was like, you're not going to take advantage of us. You are not going to take advantage of us. So if you are non-American, both parents, the child is also not going to be an American. Inducement. Hey, isn't that risky? Wait, isn't that risky for both mother and child? Can somebody please educate me with this inducement thing? Because I'm seriously ignorant about it. I have no idea. It's the first time I found out about it when somebody in the United States was like, hey, City. I mean, this person is a doctor. Yeah, it's a doctor from, I'm not going to say where. Was like, hey, CD, let me tell you something. Yeah, the Green, White, and Green ladies that are pregnant, they are making appointments for inducement before the 20th of February. I'm just thinking about the one that recently fell pregnant and thought, yeah, give it some time and then I will go to the United States to give birth maybe 3 months before, get myself all settled. And I saw a comment in my comment section. Imagine giving birth. Imagine giving birth in the airspace of Iran or Afghanistan, and you are green, white, and green. Unyenyi. Oh gosh. Or imagine you give birth in an airplane while flying over Chad or Mali. Oh my gosh, that it was so funny. I don't wanna lie, that was hilarious. But okay, it is what it is. Inducement, guys, please educate me. Thank you so much. And don't leave this video without liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'll see you later. Goodbye.